Every year, thousands of safety professionals pack their bags for the Gulf with one belief: life will change the moment I land. Agents show glossy brochures, WhatsApp statuses, and promises like salary 3,000 AED, food free, accommodation free, overtime guaranteed. But what if the truth is very different from the dream? What if the salary you imagine is not even close to what you actually receive? Today, we're uncovering real EOSH salary numbers in Gulf countries, backed by real stories for real professionals who lived this journey. Welcome to Workplace HSE Explained. I'm Pravin, and in this four-part series, we're breaking down the truth behind EOSH salaries in the Gulf: UAE, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Kuwait, and Bahrain. If you're planning to work abroad, this video may save you months of frustration and lakhs of rupees. Let's begin with the biggest question. Why is there such a huge gap between what agencies promise and what companies actually pay? The answer lies in three things: lack of awareness, misleading advertisements, and the emotional pressure to go abroad quickly. Most freshers don't know the real salary structure. They only hear success stories, not the struggles. They see someone returning home with gifts and assume the Gulf is a money machine. But behind those gifts are long hours, tough conditions, and salaries far lower than expected. Before we dive into country-wise numbers, let's understand the typical journey of a fresher. A candidate completes EOSH or IOSH, gets excited, and starts searching for Gulf jobs. Agents show attractive offers, but once the candidate lands, the reality hits. Salary is lower. Food allowance is limited. Accommodation is shared, overtime is not guaranteed, and the job role is often mixed with helper duties. This is not to discourage you, it's to prepare you, because the Gulf can still offer growth, but only if you understand the real numbers and plan your career smartly. In Part 2, we'll break down actual EOSH salary ranges in each Gulf country, from fresher level to experienced roles. Stay with me, the truth is eye-opening. Let's start with the country most Indian safety professionals dream about: UAE. For EOSH freshers, the real salary range is 1,500 to 2,000 AED. Mid-level professionals earn 2,500 to 3,500 AED, and experienced officers may reach 4,000 to 5,000 AED. But these higher salaries usually require NEBOSH, experience, and strong communication skills. The biggest shock for freshers is that food and accommodation are often not fully covered. Next is Qatar, known for stable companies and better benefits. Freshers typically earn 1,800 to 2,200 QAR. Mid-level roles reach 3,000 to 4,000 QAR. And experienced officers may earn 4,500 to 5,500 QAR. The advantage here is that many companies provide food and accommodation, reducing expenses. Now let's talk about Saudi Arabia, a country with huge demand but wide salary variation. Freshers usually get 1,500 to 2,000 SAR. Mid-level roles earn 2,500 to 3,500 SAR. And experienced officers may reach 4,000 to 5,000 SAR. The challenge is long working hours, but the benefit is lower cost of living. Moving to Oman, a peaceful country with strict safety culture. Freshers earn 180 to 220 OMR. Mid-level roles reach 250 to 350 OMR. And experienced officers may earn 400 to 500 OMR. The cost of living is higher, so savings depend on company benefits. In Kuwait, salaries are higher but opportunities are fewer. Freshers earn 150 to 200 KYD. Mid-level roles reach 250 to 350 KYD, and experienced officers may earn 400 to 550 KYD. However, many companies do not provide food, so expenses increase. Finally, Bahrain, a small but growing market. Freshers earn 150 to 180 BHD. Mid-level roles reach 200 to 300 BHD, and experienced officers may earn 350 to 450 BHD. Savings depend heavily on accommodation support. These numbers are not guesses. They are based on real job offers, real contracts, and real experiences shared by professionals across the Gulf. In Part 3, we'll explore real stories from EOSH professionals who worked in these countries, the struggles, the surprises, and the lessons they learned. Let's begin with Arjun, an EOSH fresher who went to Dubai expecting 3,000 AED. His contract changed on arrival. He received 1,700 AED, shared a room with 8 people, and worked 12-hour shifts. But here's the twist. Instead of giving up, he used his time to learn documentation, incident reporting, and toolbox talks. Within 1 year, he moved to another company and reached 3,200 AED. His story shows that the Gulf rewards skill, not certificates alone. Next is Samir from Qatar. He joined with 2,000 QAR, but his company provided food, accommodation, and transport. His savings were higher than someone earning 3,000 AED in Dubai. He says the biggest mistake candidates make is comparing salaries without considering benefits. Then we have Ramesh from Saudi Arabia. He struggled initially because his role included helper duties, but he learned Arabic basics, built rapport with supervisors, and slowly shifted into full-time safety tasks. Today, he earns 4,500 SAR and handles site inspections independently. In Oman, Priya faced a different challenge: high cost of living. Her salary was 220 OMR, but rent and food were expensive. She realized that Oman is great for experienced officers, but tough for freshers without benefits. Finally, in Kuwait, Ahmed joined with 180 KWD. He felt disappointed at first, but his company had strong safety culture. He learned risk assessments, PTW systems, and emergency drills. Within 2 years, he reached 350 KWD. These stories prove one thing: your first Gulf job is rarely your dream job, but it can be your stepping stone. In Part 4, we'll discuss how to grow your salary, avoid traps, and build a long-term Gulf career. Now that you know the real numbers and real stories, let's talk about growth. The biggest mistake freshers make is assuming that salary automatically increases with time. In the Gulf, salary increases only when your skills increase. Here are the 3 skills that change everything. First, documentation, incident reports, risk assessments, PTW, audits. Second, communication, English, basic Arabic, and confidence during meetings. Third, technical knowledge, fire safety, scaffolding, confined space, lifting operations. If you master these, your salary can double within 2 to 3 years. Next, let's talk about traps to avoid. Never go abroad without reading your contract. Never believe verbal promises. Never depend on overtime for survival. And never accept a job that mixes helper duties with safety unless you have a clear growth path. The Gulf is not easy, but it is not impossible. It rewards those who learn, adapt, and stay patient. Before we close, here's the truth no one tells you. Your first salary does not define your future. Your first job does not define your career. What defines you is how fast you learn and how well you grow. If you found this video valuable, share it with someone planning to go abroad, and subscribe to Workplace HSE Explained for more honest, practical safety career guidance.